So in the midst of a second wave, guys, especially in London and I'm sure in other parts of the world as well, the cases of coronavirus are rising again. More people are being affected again. And you just think it's never going to end. And you think things are getting better, but then they get worse again. And we hope it goes away because we hope and pray that more people aren't affected by this and more lives aren't lost. But if you look at it from a bird's eye perspective, this virus has presented a novel existential and economic challenge to the world, the modern world. It has turned things upside down. This little virus that you can't even see without the use of a microscope or specific instruments has turned the world, the modern world, upside down, literally. It's a wake-up call for all of us. It's getting us to think about our own existence like never before. I mean, we're born into a world which promotes this idea that, you live once, make the most of this life. It's all about materialism. It's all about gaining as much as you can of this world until you die. And the idea of death is not really spoken about because they don't want you to think about that. But this virus, what it's done is literally, from an existential perspective, it's cut you off from everything you knew to be true. Everything your life was about. All of your goals, all of your aspirations, all of your, all of that purpose you described to your life. You're cut off from all of that, at least temporarily. And you've been forced to retreat and take a back seat. And therefore you're forced in a way to think about your existence. Why you're here? What is this all about? And at the same time, this virus is challenging capitalism. It's challenging the economic systems of this world. Those systems that are put into place so we can attain the vision which was set or put in place during the 18th century, during the Enlightenment, which is to achieve a worldly utopia. Well, obviously, if you read the fine print, this wasn't for everyone. If you look at the systems in place, they make the rich richer and the poor poorer, generally speaking. And the sickest aspect of this capitalist system, which is known as disaster capitalism, unfortunately has reared its ugly head up again, even during this pandemic, as it has done whenever, natural disasters have affected certain parts of the world. Certain corporations go in masquerading as if they're there for the local people, to help the economy, to help the poor, when they're actually just benefiting themselves. And we've seen a small scale example of this even during the coronavirus outbreak, just from the example of the sanitizers. The prices of sanitizers and sanitizing goods has just skyrocketed. It was crazy at a point, madness. And now it came back down, but it just shows you how humanity has lost focus, lost its true identity and who we are and why we're here. And this virus has come at a time where we've almost completely lost our way, completely turned away from God, focusing on the material, our lives, the purpose of our existence. Everything has become about just attaining and amassing as much as you can and outdoing your fellow human being. And it's come at such a point to just give us a little kick up the backside and a little wake-up call to remind us, well, you're not here forever. All of these things you're chasing in this world, they can be taken away from you within a second, literally, in a snap of a finger, they're gone. So what are you chasing? You're chasing ghosts, literally chasing ghosts. And it's a profound reminder, but the only thing is, will we wake up? Will we understand this and change our ways? Something that religions have made clear throughout history. God has informed humanity of over and over again that this life is a transient phase. You're only here for a limited period of time, as is made clear in the Quran. God created life and death to test which of us is best in deeds. This is the examination room. We're here to attain our afterlife. We're not here forever. That's the reality. But what's happening is, it's like you're in the examination room, you're sitting the exam, you look at the clock and there's an hour on the clock, your time's running out. But you're being drugged into this comatose state, and you're put into this state where you're now dreaming of this false reality that you're on some sort of beach or some sort of holiday resort and you're just relaxing and that's all you're there to do. And then as you're in this state of sleep, in this examination room, the teacher comes over and yells in your ear, wake up, finish the exam. And at that point, you suddenly awakened and you're shocked and you're angry and agitated because your teacher's screaming down your ear. But if you just stop and think about it for a moment, that teacher's doing you really good, because the teacher's actually helping you wake up, and so you don't waste this time in this examination hall. So you don't wake up when the bell rings. you wake up before the bell rings and amend your ways, fix up. So when you leave the examination room, you've done something, you've achieved something. It's almost like this virus has come as that teacher that screams in your ear, wake up before it's too late. Now the question is, are we going to wake up? I'll leave you guys with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Till next time, take care.